Ladies and gentlemen, it is the most electrifying host on social media. That is right, it is Team Ryry. How's everyone doing tonight? Anyway, if you listen to the earliest podcast on my YouTube channel, thank you very much. But if you missed out, don't worry. At the end of this podcast, you could go back and re-listen to it from earlier today if you missed out. Now, let me do my introduction and then we go from there. Capiche? It is time, my awesome subscribers, my awesome viewers, to get this party started. And once again, I'm going to discuss wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of interesting topics. So sit back, relax, grab something to eat, and on the other hand, grab something to drink, because this will be a very interesting topic to discuss. Here goes nothing. Now, this is a very couple of days old of a topic. I still want to discuss it, okay? I will try my best. If it's too big to put the whole article, I'll give you guys the link. You guys could double click it. You guys could read it for yourself. Okay. Now, the Steiner Brothers are a very awesome team. Now, I have a question for you. Do you think they were more popular in the WF days, the good days, or do you think they were more popular in the WW scratch at in WCW? Let me know what your thoughts. Okay, I know they weren't in the WF that long. Okay, I think they were more big in my eyes in WCW. They won a lot of championships in both companies. I want to ask you a question again. Do you think they should, as a brother, Steiner Brothers, should be in the Hall of Fame? I say yes, but I don't think it's going to happen because Scott Steiner had bad terms with WWE, and he's running his mouth on social media or anytime that someone interviews him, he always got to bring back the past. So I don't know what's wrong with him, you know? I think they were great as a tag team. Then Scott Steiner did his thing. Then Rick Steiner did his thing in WCW. Then Rick Steiner, I think he's selling insurance, I think. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. Then Scott Steiner still stick with wrestling. He worked for WWE for a short time. He made a shocking return as far as 02. And then, was it 02 or 03? I think 03. Let me look. Okay, 02. That's the Russia's. I guess he's a free agent, you know, AK storyline wise. Then before you know it, he went to TNA for a while. Then, you know, because he worked for WF for many years. Then I know I'm not doing this in order, I'm sorry. Then he went to WCW with his brother. Then I don't know what happened in between that, you know? So I want to ask you a question again. Do you like Rick Steiner or Sky Steiner, or you just like them as the Steiner Brothers? For me, I think Steiner Brothers are awesome. Separate as a, you know, when they broke up, or how, I don't know how they broke up, or maybe management. I don't know how it happened, but I know in WWE or F, they were always a tag team. Then when they went in WCW, I think they were tag team for a little bit, and then they broke up, or I don't know how it happened. I know Scott Steiner, he joined the NWO, and I don't know, I gotta rewatch a lot of old footage. So I think they should be in the Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Fame, but Scott Steiner is running his mouth about Triple H and Stephanie and other stuff backstage. So it's not going to happen, you know? WWE's never going to put him in the Hall of Fame because he runs his freaking mouth, you know? I don't know if you guys are a fan of him, or are you guys more a fan of Rick Steiner back in the day of maybe with both companies, you know? So I'm surprised that WWE didn't make a documentary of those two performers, you know? They came from Detroit, Michigan, or Detroit, Michigan, or is it just Michigan? I don't remember, but I remember that back in the 90s, They won tag team golds against the Quebecos. I know I'm not saying it right, but I grew up in that era, you know. But it's a shame that Scott Steiner should run his mouth. They call him the Super Freak, or Sugar Daddy, or however they call him now. I know I'm not saying this right. So it's kind of sad that I think Steiner Brothers as a team should be in the WWE Hall of Fame, but like I said before, Scott Steiner around his mouth. I don't think Rick Steiner give a darn if he's in the Hall of Fame or not. So that's all I gotta say. It's not the best discussion. I'm trying to do my best. So where Rick Steiner says the Steiner Brothers are one of the best, greatest tag team ever. Do you agree with him or disagree? I think there's a lot of great tag teams out there. Talking about in the 90s, in the 80s. I think the Mega Power was very awesome. They didn't last very long, but they were very good. I hate when teams or a solo wrestlers say, I am the greatest wrestler, I'm the greatest Intercontinental champion. Please. Maybe in his mind he thinks so, but overall we all know who's the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time. It's the Honky Tonk Man. He hardly defended it, but whatever. What else? So maybe Rick Steiner's right. Maybe the Steiner Brothers are the greatest tag team of all time, but I don't know. They got a lot of great teams out there, especially in the 80s and early 90s. Now tag teams are just putting one single guy and another single guy together. The Hardy Boys are very good, okay? The Dudley Boys, when they were in their youth, Edge and Christian, they were in their youth, they were very good. There's a lot of good teams out there from other wrestling companies. So let me know who's your tag team you love and who you think is the greatest tag team, in your opinion only, the greatest tag team of all time in all wrestling companies. Let me know. So I'll try to put the link. If I can't put the link, I'll put the article. If I can't put the article, I'll put the link. So have a good one. This is a very bizarre discussion because I'm trying to do my best to discuss it. So I think they should both go in the Hall of Fame, but Scott Steiner really effed it up for himself and for his brother. So that wraps it up. And this is the host there. Sign off. Have a good one. See you sometime. Sorry, I just burped. See you guys very, very soon. I just drink water later for now.